Taurus, hi. This will be a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you enjoy this reading, if it resonates, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want early access to these readings and exclusive readings, you want to join a more inclusive community, please do join me on Patreon. That is where all of my readings go first. And if you want a more tight-knit message, you know, outside of the billions of people on YouTube, TikTok, and so on, definitely check out my Patreon. I am available for personal readings as well, and that is available in the description below also. So that being said, let's see what's happening for you, Taurus. I'm going to say don't let your fear block you. Because it's interesting, because it starts off, there's like a whole leap of faith into the unknown, but it's almost like you go back and forth between absolutely committed and absolutely confused. And this is causing problems or stagnation in your life. And maybe even brings about sudden changes. You know, it almost has the feeling of self-sabotage. It's sort of like you're blocking out your emotions. Clarify. And, you know, in the outside influence, there is something sort of trying to be managed or transformed here. And, you know, the ultimate outcome is the death of overanalyzation, you know, watching for something to grow, watching for something to happen. And with that comes healing, clarity, and happiness. So I'm going to say, like, don't get too attached to narratives that you create in your mind, or anything like that. And also, I would say give people the benefit of a doubt, especially those who you're involved with, especially if they've had you sort of on edge or you've been working through something. Advice. In a lot of ways, I think that you have your answers, you just second guess them. This is to sort of put forth that extra effort in what you see ahead. Defend your position. Don't let anyone tell you that you're going the wrong direction. And, you know, I kind of get the impression on, you know, waiting to walk away from certain things, or waiting to make changes. I'm going to say don't wait. Yeah, this is talking about bringing an end to your indecision and into your feeling stuck, particularly in your relationships, because there is the Two of Cups ahead of you. So it seems like you're maybe navigating your way through certain relationships, or learning how to sort of manage that well and process that well. Maybe you have narratives that you tell yourself, and then all of a sudden you're in doubt when there really was no reason to be in doubt. What can they expect? You can expect victory. You can expect clarity to come, and also changes. You know, this is sort of moving away from feeling the need to protect yourself or to protect your self-interest. And there's going to be a level of wisdom or insight gained in this whole process, okay? And that's going to navigate to probably stick something out, because there's going to be clarity, movement forward, and ultimately the outcome will be victory, recognition, success in some way. Maybe even finding your way out of poverty or an impoverished state, or someone that you're involved with will. Let's pull some oracle. Let's see. I want to do this one. Happy love. Especially if this is in your love life. You know, this is a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. This is sort of the whole picture. And the need to protect that. Look, strong protective magic over the family and home. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. I mean, this is everything we just talked about. And then followed up by a successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. So especially if you and or your partner maybe have been having financial trouble, I feel like that's going to change. And we also have power symbol to create lucky and serendipitous events, as well as safe and happy travel. So it does suggest protection in this whole process of navigating all this. And also travel is relevant. I think that will go very well. The Hierophant, Justice, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Fool. You know, this is ending something behind you. This is an old chapter done and dead with. Oh my God. This is peace of mind obtained. This is busyness. This is everything that you've been trying to manifest coming in for you. There's healing. There's a star. And, you know, with the Hierophant there, if this is about love, you know, it could be about marriage. But it could also be, you know, heightening your understanding of things, elevating in some way. Clarify the star. Renewed passion, you know, trotting optimistically towards an opportunity. Clarify this. And, you know, I almost get the idea of something that seems like it's behind the scenes, or maybe you're really hyper focused on what might be happening that you don't see or something. I think that is an illusion. It's represented by the devil, right? So that is a self-imposed prison, something that keeps us bound. And mostly through fear, because with the devil, you know, they're chained to this big looming monster, right? But the chains are untied. They could really walk away at any point. And I feel like you've been put under an immense amount of pressure in order to see the reality of this devil, that you are not confined, that you are not bound, and that everything is perhaps how it seems. Maybe there isn't, you know, the need to be defensive, but instead to grow your passions and your harvest passionately, excitedly. You know, it lights a fire under you to enjoy your life. there is a dramatic change that is happening that is going to leave behind that is, you know, wounded, protective, you know, overly concerned, and it brings you to wish fulfillment, knowing, contentment. This sort of suggests ignore the insecure chatter of the mind, right? And ooh, I love this because with the 10 of Wands and then the 8 of Wands, it's almost like all these wands you're carrying, I just pictured it as like you throwing it. Like these wands to me are representing the thoughts weighing on you, and then you just throw them aside. And when you do that, this whole chapter opens up. So don't let your fears block you, Taurus. I think that you have some very pleasant surprises ahead of you. So again, if you enjoyed this reading, please do like and subscribe. And again, definitely check out the Patreon community. That is the first link in the description below. You'll get early access to these readings. You'll get Patreon community exclusive readings, and that's a much more tight-knit community. And that is a great support to me and a great support to the channel. In fact, it's what makes the entire thing able to happen. If you want to book a personal reading, then access that through my website, which is also in the description below, and we can set up an appointment for a FaceTime reading, or you can have an email sent to you, whatever the case may be. I also have artwork for sale and a bunch of other stuff. So thank you for joining us, Taurus, and I'll see you soon.